Hey there, it's me, Red Knight, and welcome back to Everdale for another sheep escape video. Now this is going to be part 2, and part 2 is a little different because there's quite a few tasks involved. Right, now we know from the introduction that the sheep have escaped, and we've got to use our supplies to actually fix the fences so we can get the sheep back into there. Now, that sounds pretty easy. Up till now, all we've been doing is filling a load of crates, as you can see, and collecting rewards from that, which is stage 1. Now, I've got 1 token left, so I can do the last task down there. I've got the clay that's necessary, and I will be able to complete this one. Right, so stage 1 is now done. Stage 2 has to be started. But there's a problem. I don't actually have the resources to do this. So what I'm going to have to do is to ask my team members to come and help me, because there's a lot of work involved here. And you can see down here from looking at the actual menu, you've got a variety of actual activities there with different time frames. And each of the activities will give a different amount of reputation points and a different amount of coinage. The longer the task, the more coins, the more rep, the less time it takes to do a task. Okay, you'll get fewer coins and fewer rep points, which is fine in itself. Now for me, I'm going to have to wait because I don't have any more tokens left at this stage within the game until I level up a little bit more within the game. Now this means I'm going to have to ask my team members if they can come on over. Now the great thing about these tasks, because you've got so many tokens, you can actually choose more than one. But there's a problem with this though. Once you've actually taken the task, you can't actually remove your villagers from doing these. So it's not like the other ones where you can stop and start. Once you've started, you are there for the full duration. So your actual character, your actual self, your actual task is down to you. You cannot end it, it's you. So whatever you decide to do, you're doing it from the start to the finish. Now, some key things to think about in relation to this. Now, each of the tasks is set for a specific time, and once the task is over, you get the rewards. You don't have to do anything else. It's actually pretty simple. The only trouble is you can't take the villager out, as I mentioned here. So your little townie, your villager, he's stuck there once you've actually allocated, which is not a problem. Now, as you level up within the game, the great thing you can do is to actually get guild skills and use potions. So there is an ability coming later within the game as you start to progress to be able to do things a little bit better, a little bit faster, and a little bit more comfortably for yourself. But you need to expand, and that is the key thing. Now this applies to not only just this but also to other aspects of the game as well. So when you do start leveling up, those potions and skills can be used in multiple tasks, which is pretty cool indeed. Now some other things as well, like you do have that timer in the top hand corner when it comes to these tasks. Make sure you're actually completing everything within that time. Now let's just say that you're doing the final task and it's, let's say, you got 10 hours on the clock. Now even if you start that timer 1 minute before it runs out, you can still complete it in time. So as long as you make sure everything is done within the time itself, even if it's up to the last second, you don't have any issues at all with this. So not a problem indeed. Right, now the task has actually been started. Task 2 has been commenced. Some of my actual team members have chosen the task. And you can see down there, like the top one there, you've got with no name, which is feed. There's Nick and Knight's taking a couple down there as well. And the task will just tick down until it's done, and then they will get the actual coinage and the reward as I mentioned earlier. Now I've finally got some tokens, so I can actually take 2 tasks if I want to. But if I look down the board there, like all of the tasks have been taken, so oh my goodness me, I've actually missed out on the opportunity. Or have I? As I slide on down, I can see who's got them. I've just actually cleared off them. But one more time. As I slide on down, I can see who's actually got the tasks. And you can see down there, no name, Crafter Corey, Nick and Knight. Oh, there's one at the bottom. Yay, I can do that one. So I can assign a villager. And remember, like I said, once you've assigned a villager, you can't stop it. So choose wisely. My friend Nick up there, as you can see, he chose 2 tasks. That means 2 visitors. So can be very difficult indeed. You can send 3 visitors if you wanted to as well, which is also cool. Right, so the visitors are there, they are allocated, they are going to be there for quite a few hours. There's nothing more I can do until the actual time has ticked down and it has been done. So now we just wait, and I've got 3 hours and 59 minutes on the clock until I can get my visitor back. And then get my villager back in my little village within my town itself and start progressing. Right, now we've jumped ahead. Still 6 tasks down there. We're still on stage 2 at the moment. We've still got quite a few hours left on the clock, but how are we actually doing? Now you can see down there the top 2 are still going because they are the long ones and they will be ready in a few hours, and all of the other ones down there below have all changed to green. So all of us that had lower tasks there have now had our villagers returned back to us, so we can now use those for doing other things. And we've also collected our coins and our rep points as well, which have been very nice indeed. Right, now that's it so far for stage 2. Until those final 2 tasks are completed, I can't say what happens in stage 3, so hopefully in about an hour's time or so when it's done, I can make my 3rd and hopefully final video for this to show you what's an event like. Now, Monday will be the day the game is released. Make sure you are going to download it. It's available in certain countries. You can see that from my actual video description. I've listed all the countries there. So hit the button once it comes into the store, and then start creating your own little village and then expanding to your valley and join other players. Now, speaking of joining, you can hit the subscription button. You can follow me on my channel. You can watch some of these other videos I've made for Everdale and to learn how to play it a little bit more. I'm going to say toodles. I will see you next time. Take care, have fun, and enjoy sheep tasks when they come up now that you know what to do. Bye!